That is one of the top reason why I'll choose PhysicsWallah out of all. And it's quite budget friendly too. When I first tried to apply for this coaching, I called Akash, I called Ellen, and then I called PhysicsWallah. From the description that they give, especially the PhysicsWallah, I'm attracted to it just because they send recording videos. So I love that thing because if you miss anything in between the lectures or anything, you can rewind it and watch it again.
Every year, lakhs of students dream of becoming doctors and engineers, hoping to escape generational poverty. But coaching institutes often sell this dream with crushing price tags. Valued at an estimated $7.5 billion in 2024, the EdTech sector is projected to expand at a CAGR of 25.8%, reaching $29 billion by 2030, with over 100 million paid users, according to Inc42. However, in the past 3 years, the sector faced a bubble, a rapid rise followed by a sharp decline. The pandemic-fueled boom of 2020 to 2021 led to a flood of new players and intense competition, causing customer acquisition costs to skyrocket. Just when it seemed like the bubble would burst and take the whole sector down with it, one startup with almost zero CAC emerged, PhysicsWallah. Stay till the end to find out the insights that made them such an outlier success in EdTech. After dropping out of college, Alakh Pandey's love for teaching pulled him toward a coaching institute in Allahabad. There, he groomed himself as a teacher. His unique style of teaching received a lot of appreciation. In 2016, he started his own YouTube channel, PhysicsWallah. Despite a slow start in the first year, Alakh Pandey quit his job at the coaching center in 2017 to turn into a full-time YouTuber. The channel started slowly picking up, and by 2019, it had 2 million subscribers. This only grew astronomically with the lockdown in 2020, which rapidly scaled online education in the country. Every year, 10 to 14 lakh students try their luck with the JEE mains. This means millions of students are searching for hope, turning to big coaching companies like Byju, Unacademy, PhysicsWallah, Ellen and others. But if we go back to 2016, JEE was already huge, with over 12 lakh students taking the exam. But back then, education and technology hadn't come together yet. Unacademy and PhysicsWallah, the biggest players today, were only YouTube channels back then. Today, PhysicsWallah's main YouTube channel has over 12.8 million subscribers. Let's take a closer look at the world of test prep with a simple example. Meet Prabal, Rita and Binod. All of them are planning to prepare for JEE after completing their 12th grade. Prabal is an average student from Gujarat who is planning to go to Kota after his 12th grade. The coaching costs anywhere between 80,000 to 1.5 lakh rupees yearly. Rita is a high achiever from Delhi who is planning to take up coaching classes in Delhi only. This costs even more, around 1.5 to 2 lakh rupees. Binod is an above average student from Nagpur who can either do self-studies or online coaching as he has budget constraints. According to their plans, you might start predicting who will or will not crack JEE. For example, if Prabal goes to Kota, he will get a top-notch education and is more likely to succeed, whereas Binod's self-study or online coaching might not deliver the best results as he cannot afford expensive coaching. This is the gap PhysicsWallah tried to solve. Quality education for all, especially for those with budget restrictions, because that is the real India that many of us know. Not everyone can afford to pay 1 lakh rupees for test prep, especially folks living in tier 2 or 3 cities, which make up 60% of JEE aspirants. Bootstrapped by Alakh Pandey for the initial 6 years, PhysicsWallah is set to raise $150 million at a $2.8 billion valuation at a time when investors don't want to touch other EdTech players in the country. This funding round is a sign of a relief for the sector, which needs to mature and be more impactful for our students. Let's go in depth with our example to understand how the choices of Prabal, Ritu and Binod pan out. Even though affordability is the #1 reason why Binod opted for online coaching, there are more important reasons we cannot ignore. For example, if Binod wants to take up coaching classes in Nagpur, his options are actually limited to teachers available, their respective expertise and the distance from his house to the best coaching center in Nagpur. I know what you are thinking. There is an easy solution. Go to Kota or Delhi for coaching, right? But moving to a different city requires additional living expenses and comes with living and studying in isolation. But the truth is, after the lockdown ended in 2022, when India went back to schools, students and parents also went back to their trusted coaching centers because they proved to work. Having a dedicated learning space, proper schedule and peer motivation were the primary reasons for Prabal and Rita to choose the coaching center approach. Today, there are three major players in this space. Let's compare them based on their offerings. Prabal chose Unacademy. They are known for their comprehensive coaching across subjects and exams. With relatively large batches of 100 to 150 people, they have dedicated doubt clearing sessions. They are quite popular among students like Prabal. The sharp decline in demand for online education after COVID-19 and high competition from trusted offline coaching centers had forced Unacademy to venture into offline options to maintain growth. They started with a physical learning center in Kota, which Prabal is most likely to join, as Kota is famously known as the hub of test prep. This costs anywhere between 1.25 lakhs to 1.4 lakhs. Ritu, on the other hand, chose Byju's offline center, Akash, in Delhi. They are known for providing personalized attention with moderate batch size and charge rupees 1.5 to 3 lakhs for offline coaching. Ritu's family wanted to give her the best education and hence took out a loan to get her good coaching. To be honest, I have seen this pattern repeat in many edtechs, but most companies do not acknowledge the truth of the industry here, which is simple. You cannot create demand, you can only fulfill it. This means that only if people want to be coached and there is high demand in the market already, we edtech companies can fulfill that demand. We cannot generate demand because then we would be pushing people to take out heavy loans to buy something that they probably don't actually need and will end up regretting. This is what happened with Byju's. Their current liquidity crisis has been going on for more than a year. Their instability raised concerns about the company's strategic direction and put a lot of pressure on students like Ritu who take out loans to fulfill their dreams. As the market became highly competitive, EdTech firms like Unacademy, Byju's, Vedantu and many others were criticized for their aggressive marketing, high CAC and VC-fueled unsustainable growth, putting profitability into question. Binod chose Physics Wallah for his JEE prep. They are known for their affordable courses and have multiple price points starting from just Rs 3,000, which is 4 times less than Unacademy's basic online subscription plan. Students from PW praise the quality of education and the trust built by the brand to deliver top-notch education to all, which is perfect fit not only for Binod but for anyone looking for better accessibility without compromising on quality. I talked to a few folks working at PW and realized that their commitment to helping those with limited access to resources runs deep within the company. For instance, many of these students don't have access to fast internet or high bandwidth Wi-Fi for long video streams. Recognizing this, the team is working on a solution around an audio streaming model that can cater to those specific needs. The team also shared a quote with me that the founder is known for bringing up quite often in his conversations. Education should never become a luxury for a few. It should remain a fundamental right. However, as they optimize for affordability, they generally have very large batch sizes of a few thousand students. As a result, doubt clearing and personalization can sometimes take a hit, but they are trying to address it with new AI-powered solutions like AI-powered doubt solving and personalized recommendations. Despite some of these challenges, PW students are not just advocates of the brand, they are in fact brand ambassadors. They talk about PW and Alakh Pandey whenever they get a chance, whether it is commenting on a YouTube video or Twitter threads. This proves the power of a community built around a core goal. And that's what we also do at Airtribe, with a focus on upskilling. With social learning and peers who support you, we have built a community of like-minded folks where you can learn how to identify relevant customer and user problems and build the right solutions with practical and hands-on knowledge from the top industry leaders. So if this is something that excites you, do check out our product program from the link in the description. Now let's go back to the case study. Looking at their financials, in FY23, PW's operating revenue was 779.3 crore with a roughly equal split between offline and online, with offline expansion receiving more focus in 2024. Meanwhile, much better funded Unacademy's operating revenue was 907 crore. While other players including Unacademy are rolling back on their non-core bets, PW is rapidly expanding, being the only profitable edtech unicorn in India with rupees 8.9 crore in profits in financial year 23. Physics Wallah became what it is today mainly because of Alakh Pandey, But is a business built around a single person sustainable? PW is working on rebranding itself around quality education, the best teachers, and affordability instead of just being known as Alakh Pandey's personal brand. As said by him on a podcast, a person is temporary, but the brand has to be permanent. And I have personally worked really hard to change it. From wearing the PW logo on all t-shirts to putting other people at the front. The numbers now speak for themselves because the brand is supposed to be bigger than me, and I think we have reached that point. In a world where many EdTech companies rise and fall with trends, PhysicsWallah stands out for its clear, genuine intention and excellent execution. From the beginning, Alakh Pandey's mission was to teach, help and empower students. Business success was simply a byproduct. Talking further about the student-centric approach, the product team there observed that many students who dropped off and missed the live classes should have a section of the top content that helps them revise for their test. For this, they have a section on their app called Khajana, which stores all the star content of subject videos from the top teachers in a folder for students to prep after their live classes are over. Their app also has a unique e-commerce division, PW Store, for subject books generating 100 crores annually. This not only completes the loop of preparation for students, but also helps the business tap into higher revenue generating vertical. Understanding the importance of parents in exam preparation, PW also offers an app for parents to monitor student progress, ensuring value for both students and parents. To conclude, making quality education affordable and becoming a trusted brand for millions of students made PhysicsWallah as successful as they are today. And with that, we have come to the end of this episode of Scale by Airtribe. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe with the bell icon if you like this video, and I will see you in the next one.